Greetings, Banff Warriors. Greetings. Welcome to the Results Kill Excuses channel. I'm your host, Greg. I'm a freedom alignment coach sent for a time such as this to call upon men. Men, where are you? Especially the ones that are sick and tired of being sick and tired and are absolutely ready to release your vices, gain control of your emotional state of being by healing, doing that heavy emotional healing, and truly stepping into the divine masculine leadership role that you were put and planted on this earth for such a time as now. I know, I know, I know, boys. I know, fellas. I know, men. I know all the shit that's happened. I know all the times that you've been misunderstood, that you've been betrayed, that you haven't gotten a break. I've been there. And it took me hitting rock bottom 12 years ago. 12 years ago, I crashed and burned finally for, let's just hope, let's just be confident for the last time. Because I know what it was to get my first DWI at 19. I know what it was to get my second DWI at I think I was around 28. And then I know what it is to go down for the count and get a domestic charge against my ex-wife. And finally say, enough's enough, man. I can't do this. I can't live this life because there was two common factors. One was me, and second was alcohol. Alcohol was always so close and such a intricate, intimate part of my self-destructive, self-medicating patterns. Does anybody relate? And guess what? I sit here before you, a man that has totally transformed myself from the inside out, that I'll be honest, I run into people, they don't even recognize me. The energy's different. The man is different. And I want for you to be able to truly embody this same opportunity, renewal, restoration, redevelopment of who you are, but not even as if it's not possible, because here's the truth. Everything that you are right now that's negative, that's doubtful, that's fearful, that's angry, that's frustrated, that's bitter, right? That's the false version of you. The true version of you is healthy, whole, happy, peaceful, loving, kind, abundant, successful, visionary, accomplished, right? A stand-up man in your community, a role model in your family, and a warrior on this planet. That's what I want for you. But we have to get past the mindset that we sitting back wishing we could change something. And I ask you, what would you change if you could change? Because I'll be honest with you, I would change the fact that I ever drank alcohol. I was talking to youth this past weekend. I do a lot of mentoring to high school students. And I get real with them, just like I get here. I get real with them because if I can convince, especially the boys, to not get caught up in the drink, in the drugs, and to truly find their purpose, maintain their fitness, not just relying on the skinny, athletic version of themselves in their teen years and maybe through the 20s, but to really be fit for life and to not go down that self-destructive path, to not allow for life to knock them off. Their grind, their hustle, their passion, their purpose. Us as men, we have to have challenges and meaning and some kind of like endurance project that's gonna like require all of you. And then what's beautiful is when you have the right people around you, they're not gonna get in your way. They're not gonna trip you up. They're not gonna get jealous. They're cheering you on. That's what I want for you. But if you're still stuck in that rut called depression, thinking about what could have been, what happened in the past, talking about them golden years, right? That is not you. That's not what is possible right now. And the truth be told, that you have to be grounded in the present, because here's the thing. You need to know, what can you change? What can't you change? You can't change the past. You can give it new meaning. That's very empowering. I've had to do that with all them fuck ups. Are you kidding me? I was walking around prior to 12 years ago and even a little after thinking I'm an absolute failure, complete and total failure. Do you feel me? I don't want that for you. You don't need to think that way anymore. I want you to release that. Release that guilt, release the shame, release the embarrassment, release all the anger that is inside of you. It's not even yours. That anger, that's just a guard. What's really under there is being afraid, being ashamed, scared of being abandoned, right? And so many times I can remember, even when I was married with kids, like coming home and guess what? Ain't nobody greeting me. The only thing that greeted me when I'd come home sometimes? No, I would actually say, the only thing that greeted me every day? Some of you men know the answer to this. Every day. Faithful, man. So faithful. You know who it is. It was my dog. My dog was always there waiting for me. He could not wait for me to get home. He just sat there waiting for me all day. That was my greeter. So grateful that God gave man dogs. To all them dogs, man. Thank you, puppies. But I got hung up for so long, man, in depression, just wishing I could have changed all of these failures, all of these fuck ups in my life. And when we're living in reverse, we cannot go forward. You cannot go forward. And guess what I want for you? I want for you to feel the ability to give yourself permission to start moving forward in life, to start moving on. And the way that it finally came to fruition for me to be able to release the past was just doing that, releasing it. And the way I released it was to accept it all. I said, you know what? I got to take total responsibility, total accountability. Guess what? It's all on me. It's all on you. If you can just get to that mindset and have that frame of mind, that beneath that, that doesn't mean that you're like quadruple guilty. It just means that you're going to be a man. You're going to be a leader. You're going to be a rock, right? You're going to be solid to where you just say, you know what? Everything that's happened in my life didn't happen to me. It happened for me. I take 100% responsibility. Whether somebody did this and somebody did that, forget about it. Drop it, man. Just know that you were there. You were a part of it. You take responsibility. And as soon as you do that, you can start moving forward. Some of this stuff you got to actually reconcile. If you have hurt people that you are still trying to have relationship with, that you need to have relationship with, your baby's mama, right? Your family, your mom, your dad, estranged relationships, right? It would behoove you to reconcile. And that doesn't mean you got to continue some happy, hunky-dory relationship. It just means you're taking responsibility and saying, I'm going to seek this person out if you can still have communication. And you're going to say, you know what? The time has come for me to apologize. I need your forgiveness. I am sorry for any way I've ever hurt you. And I take responsibility for it. And I ask that you would forgive me. Right. And you just shut the fuck up. Let them see what they say. That's all you got to do. And it sounds easy. It is not. It is not. It takes a courageous man. It takes a warrior like the one I'm looking at right now. Yes, the one listening to my voice right now. It takes you to be the leader. Nobody else is going to do it. Nobody else other than you is going to do it. And that's okay. That's what sets you apart. That's what makes you different. That's what puts you in the Banff warrior camp, because we take responsibility for everything. It's okay. Be strong. You can handle it. And I know you want to change it, but at least just know there's some things you could change and some things you can't. But then you start looking at what can you change right here, right now. There's 2 times that it's the best time to start something. Did you hear me? There are 2 times in life that it is the absolute best time ever to start doing something. The first time is 20 years ago, and you know the next time, right? Now. Right now. Make the decision. Give yourself the permission to make the decision that enough's enough. I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. I'm going to start taking ownership of my life, control over my life. And in doing that, you bring God into the picture. You start pulling on him. You start saying, all right, lead my path, show me the way, put men like Greg in my life, right? I'm not the only one. You need to start having some positive male role models, men that are truly doing the things you wish you could be doing, that exemplify the type of man that you want to show up as. That's not copying. That's a model. That's an example, right? You don't inflate my ego by saying, man, that guy's got a lot of shit going on for him. I want to be like that. That doesn't inflate my ego. I'm rooted and grounded and centered on showing up as my best self. So if I'm not an actual positive male role model, then I still got a lot of work to do. But I've been putting in that work 12 years with intensity, everything I could possible. And that's why I am trying to call upon the men out there, right, that have yet to hear this message, that have yet to engage in the results kill excuses tribe and content, that look, your time is now. We need each other. That is like the essence of, there's a neediness that's toxic, but I need you and you need me, man, because this is a no judgment zone. This is 100% accountability where we support and encourage each other to become our best selves. We clap, we cheer, and we also pick up and we say, let's go. I've been in a lot of men's groups in the past. They talk about, oh, we got you, and they ain't got you, man. They don't got you, which also kind of puts you in that self-rescue mode. And a lot of y'all sitting back waiting for someone to come and rescue you. Let this be your rescue right now. And all I'm trying to do is put a mirror, right? Put a mirror to you to say, you're your rescuer. You're the superhero. You're the hero of the story. This is your hero's journey, and it starts here and it starts now. And I will see you through. I will guide you. I ain't going nowhere, man. Till the wheels come off, I ain't going nowhere. We're locking in. We are going to transform this world one man at a time. And guess where it started? Right here. Right here. I'm 45 years young. I'm more powerful than I've ever been. I'm natural, right? I've got a solid morning routine, solid nutrition, right? Self-care, getting professional help in terms of therapy. I want all of that for you. I want you to feel confident enough that you can get therapy, confident enough you can ask for help, confident enough that you can actually sound off and be heard and say, hey, you know what? Yeah, I'm going through some shit too. If you're hearing this message, leave a comment, drop a comment down below if you are interested in joining a very exclusive group of men that I'm going to be starting to host probably twice a month, a men's roundtable online, where I want to be able to be a vessel and to be a rock to help men help themselves to see what is possible. I want to shine the light inside of you. Let my light illuminate what is inside of you, because I see you, you see me. We're one, bro. We are one, my brother. And there is a piece of me inside of you, and there's a piece of you inside of me, man. And it ain't the piece you're thinking about, you dirty dog. I love it. I love it. That's the inspiration for today. Keep signing on here. Share this message. Get the word out. If you know a man that's like sick and tired of being sick and tired, or just looking for something, right? Looking for a father role model, right? Let's go. I'm here. I'm now, and I ain't going nowhere. I am going to serve men, to help society. This is a gift. This is my calling. I want you to realize your calling, because if you truly become the best version of you for the greatest good, right? We're going to change this world right here. It starts right here, and it starts with you. Make that decision. Make the decision. Give yourself permission. Find the strength to release the vices, release the distractions. I want you to give up being a fanatic. Give up cheering on other men while sitting down on your ass. And I want you to be sitting down in front of some engaging content like this. I want you to be sitting down in front of professional development, a fucking journal, a therapist. Like, invest in you, bro. It's time to start investing in you. And that doesn't even mean a ton of money. It means giving up your distraction time to focus on you time that's going to only build you up and transform your life. It's going to change every relationship you have around you when you start to activate the divine masculine leadership energy inside of you. I love you guys. I'm speaking from the heart. We're coming real right now, coming hot. Keep checking in here. Subscribe, share, comment below. I will see you on the next one, because you know the drill. Results kill excuses, where growth equals your greatness. Greg's out.